Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about how I started traveling at a very young age. First of all, I'd just like to say I'm not a travel agent. Nobody's paying me to see these things. I'm just sharing my experiences, how I traveled when I was young. As I've previously mentioned, that I currently live in the Netherlands. I moved from South Africa a couple of months ago and now I'm staying in the Netherlands. Traveling when you're younger is slightly different compared to traveling when you're older. Why do I say so? Well, because of different reasons. Well, number one, you have to have a valid reason for traveling when you're younger, especially if you're going to be traveling by yourself. For example, you can't go overseas and say that, okay, you want to go work or it's just a vacation for you. There's too many rules. You have to have a guardian, there has to be letters, there has to be this and that. My first international trip was to Germany, and guess how old I was? I was 15, turning 16. I went as an exchange student. My first advice to you would be to consider the opportunities that are available to you. For example, you can go as a seasonal worker, you can go on an exchange program like I did, or you can go as, for example, for conferences, youth conferences. I know the United Nations hosts a lot of those, and different activities which involve youth collaborating internationally. Just look for an opportunity and go there. The opportunity will also determine where you are going. For example, if you're going for an exchange program, it'll be definitely to a certain country that is offering that exchange program. If you're going for an international conference, the destination is always preset by the conference holders. I went to an international conference when I was just in university, and I went to Prague, in the Czech Republic, so that was also a bit of travel from my side. I didn't have to worry too much about what was planned ahead. I knew it was a conference. My parents knew that it was a conference and they had all the details. It always comes parents down. That's why you always have to have a valid reason when you're going overseas for the first time as a young person. Well, once you have the opportunity, then you can start thinking about the budget that is necessary. If you have a scholarship, chances are that they will pay for your flights and they will pay for your accommodation and give you a stipend or a living allowance that works out much cheaper for you. For example, I met some South Africans over the weekend, or here's a picture of them, who are studying in the Netherlands as well. I'm currently working in the Netherlands, but they are studying. For them, it's also an opportunity to travel and to see new places and just, well, to start exploring the world that they live in. Another tip that I would like to give you is that you should be open-minded and be accepting to new ideas and new opportunities while you're overseas. For example, you can plan trips every 2 weeks to go somewhere else, to another city or another destination that is close to you. It won't cost you much. All you need maybe is a bus ticket or maybe a train ticket. So be receptive of those. When your friends, if you have friends around, suggest that, hey, for the weekend, let's go to Brussels, let's go to France. Say yes. Because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you are here at the moment, and you can take advantage of such places which are basically in your neighborhood. So be an explorer. Just ignite your life with a bit of excitement for the time that you are in an overseas place. If you are there for a short period, then take advantage as much as possible to discover that town that you are in. It doesn't matter how small the town is, just go to all the different places. Try to eat out. That's one thing that always helps you to kind of explore. Try to eat out, try to go to gaming places, try to find out where other young people hang out, and try to do that. If it's about maybe playing soccer, go watch a game. If you want to see a famous somebody or some monument that you want to see, try to do that. try to squeeze as much as possible of life into your excursion overseas. You won't regret it. So let's recap. How to start traveling as a young person. Number 1, find an opportunity. The opportunity will determine your destination of where you're going. And then you need to determine your budget. If you're lucky enough, you will get sponsored everything, or you might have to look for sponsorships yourself. Either way, it's gotta get done. And lastly, be open to new opportunities. Explore as much as possible when you're in that country, the new country that you'll be visiting, in that destination, wherever it is. Try to explore as much as possible. I will put links down below of websites that I know that offer these opportunities, such as scholarships or conferences that you can attend as a young person. And if you know any scholarships or anything like that, please link them down below so that other people can discover them. And it doesn't matter for which country they are, even if they're for people coming from Asia going to America, or people going from America to Europe, or people going from Africa to anywhere else in the world. Please share and just help somebody else to find their way in the world, you know. If you found my video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. That always helps. And please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, bye-bye.